Peace, it's Equalityfragrances coming to you from PG County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, a thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those new to the channel, all those who've been sticking around since day one, I am humbly grateful for all the support and love you have shown. Y'all are solid and real, recognized real. With that being said, I'm not gonna take up too much more of y'all time. Y'all already know. Come on in, sit down, and let's build. Y'all asked for it, so I'm going to give it to you. Today, I'm dropping my 12 niche fragrances, one per each month. This was a hard one. Y'all know how I feel about lists. I had to do a lot of thought and really narrow down what I was going to choose. So I had to look at something that was extremely versatile in the actual month, like something I can wear to work, something I can wear on a date, something I can wear going out. So I have to be real picky with these fragrances. And the fragrances I'm choosing may or may not be some of my overall favorite or like top 5 within my collection. But for the particular month, season, and situation, I kind of broke it down that way. So I had to really like pull straws and kind of nitpick on what I was going to choose. Anyway, let's start the show. Coming in January, it is cold. So I wanted something that was going to cut through, push, and perform. So I went with a banger. I do not care what the trolls on Fragranticus say. This is a stunning fragrance. And that comes from the house of Nitrous Parfums, and that's Solutio. Yes, this is almost their take or a twist on Baccarat Rouge 540, but honestly, I like it better. It doesn't have that latex glove vibe. So when you spray this, you get this cherry almond, you get apple, you get toffee, you get saffron. Man, oh, gorgeous. And then it dries down to a nice sweet with the toffee and the apple and the saffron with the oak moss and the musk and the teak wood. And it really dries down to a nice sweet woody scent. Amazing. Performance is through the roof. We're talking the 13-hour mark. Everywhere I went and I sprayed this on, I got compliments on it. I'm not saying that's gonna happen for you. I'm telling you what worked for me. Stunning fragrance, stunning composition. So for January, in the cold, I'm rocking Solutio anywhere and everywhere. Month of February, Lovers Month. You have Valentine's Day. So I wanted something that was, again, versatile. You can wear it to work, but you can definitely wear it out on a date. This is one of my most sensual fragrances within my collection. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. That's from the house of Rosendo Mateo, and this is number 5. Listen, if you love amber, you have to have this within your collection. You basically get a nice vanillic, creamy, smooth amber on top of florals with a hint of musk. Oh my goodness. You're gonna get at least about 8 hours on this. Really good sillage. It's not a room filler, but it's not made to be one. This is clutch amber. Top tier amber. Again, a 10 out of 10. This is stunning. Man. Anyway, coming in for the month of February, one of the most sensual fragrances you have ever put your nose on. Rosendo Mateo, number 5. Coming in the month of March. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm. You could get snow, at least where I live at the Northeast, in the month of March. So I wanted something that would be good, versatile in the cold weather, but also wouldn't be too cloying in if it got like 70 or high 60 degree weather. So I'm going with the house of Mancera, probably my number 1 or number 2, depending on what day I feel, favorite Mancera of all time, and that is Instant Crush. This is their take on Baccarat Rouge 540. This fragrance, I wear this year round, period, hands down. But in the summertime, you definitely only need 1.5 sprays. This performs, projects, and pushes. It's bright, It has ginger, bergamot, orange, saffron, some florals, amberwood, sandalwood, oak moss, some musk, some patchouli in here. This is sweet. It pushes. You can wear this to work. You can wear this on a date. You can even wear this to the club because it will push. Receive the most unsolicited compliments while wearing this particular fragrance from people who don't even like fragrances. This is a win. Trust me on that. So coming in at March is Instant Crush. Coming in the month of April, you already know spring is about to be here. So at least in the Northeast, it could be cold in the daytime, warm in the afternoon. You're gonna get a lot of rain, so I wanted to go with my favorite vetiver. I love vetiver during this time because the smell of vetiver coming off of your skin, also blending with the overall outside air, making a wonderful composition when people smell that. Because they just don't smell you, they smell the air. But that's a whole nother video on why I think fragrances are situational. I'll do that another time. Anyway, this comes from the house of Nichane, and this is Sultan Veteran. I've talked about this fragrance ad nauseum. You have 4 different type of veterans, but the beauty in this, you get amber, tonka, orange blossom, I believe, and bergamot. When that blends, to me, it creates almost this fermented honey-like accord. And I've said it numerous times. What is fermented honey in the grand scheme of things? It is mead, the stuff Vikings would drink. I drink mead from time to time. This smells amazing. So you get this earthy, woody, also bright kind of vetiver with this honey-like mead accord that blends well with it. You are walking through the halls of Valhalla when you are wearing this. Escorted by the Valkyrie. Man, to go see the god Odin. Oh man, this is serious. I love this fragrance. A 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. So for the month of April, from the house of Nichane, you have Sultan Veteran. Coming in the month of May, we are in full-time spring and it's hot now. So I wanted to choose one of my new favorite perfumers in the game because everything they have done or I own or have smelt smells like nothing on the market. And in 2020, where everybody's doing clones or inspirational fragrances, it is so refreshing to get a perfumer who doesn't do this. And that's from Rosse Fort, and this is Colonia. He made this in honor of his grandfather and how his grandfather would smell as they was walking through the fields. I think it might have been a lemon field or something of that nature. But this is amazing. Now, it's a splash bottle, old school style. So you would take it out, decant it into your own spray unless you want to do splash bottle on yourself. I prefer to decant it and spray it on myself. This wears light on skin, but this is beautiful. This is niche perfumery. It is very wearable and absolutely stunning. You get blood orange. You get this juicy dark plum. You get sandalwood, benzoin. You get some florals. You get some a nice bergamot note in this. This is like a fruity green fragrance. It gets creamy as well as it transitions. It's ever changing. Now, again, this wears light on skin, but to see y'all just where this at. I went to a birthday party a week ago and wore this out. And I thought, you know, it wore light, people couldn't smell it. I walked by a few people, they was like, come in, let me smell you. You smell good. Damn. That's what I was getting with this. It is clutch. It wears like a cologne. It's EDT concentration, but it's just, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. It smells like nothing I own or nothing I smelt. An amazing composition from the house of Rosse Fort, and that is Colonia. In the month of June, you already know we are right in summertime season, aka sundress season. AKA release the clappers, man. Anywho, sheesh. I had to arguably go with one of my favorite citrus fragrances on the market. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. I talk about this fragrance all the time. That's from the House of Mancera, and that is Sicily. Beautiful fragrance. The beauty in this, besides getting like your orange, I believe bergamot, but you get a beautiful white peach note in here, and pineapple. Laid upon some florals and some musk. Absolutely stunning fragrance. Now, if you're one of them people or man who is anti-floral, I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. Everybody likes what they like. You don't have to like what I like. I don't have to like what you like. But if you are anti-floral, this may not be for you. I would probably recommend you to go with Bodicea the Victorious Energizer. I'll do a review on that. That's straight citrus, 10 plus hours on that. But anyway, with this, if you're okay with florals, and again, I'm gonna have to do a video on situational, on fragrance being situational. Summertime, you're dealing with the fresh air. Fruits are blooming, so citruses work. You're dealing with flowers in the atmosphere. Understand, when people smell you, they are also smelling the outside. So florals, or a floral with your citrus coming off of your skin, also blending well with the outside, creates its own composition when people smell you. That is amazing. I wouldn't wear this in the wintertime because things are a little bit richer. Anyway, let me not go on that rant. This is clutch. It performs in hot weather. Sillage good. You get 8 plus hours on this. Again, it's a little floral that could come off feminine for you, but if you are okay with that, definitely give this one a try. So coming in the month of June, Sicily by Mancera. The month of July, I'm thinking the peak of summer. So when I think the peak of summer, July, I think of vacation. I'm thinking of the ocean, some sand, and some sun. So I want to go with one of my favorite vacation scents, and also a newer acquisition for me. And this is from the House of Beach Giza, an independent fragrance house, and that is Coco Moon. You might have heard a few reviewers talk about it, but let me give you a little bit of insight to this overall composition. This is a nice floral pina colada. That's it. That is all. You get white florals in here. You get some tuberose and jasmine. Don't be scared. I hate jasmine, but this is jasmine done right. And the tuberose isn't bad at all. You get some sandalwood, you get benzoin, but you get a realistic, I'm talking realistic coconut note. Not this artificial coconut note. I don't want to use the word synthetic. I'll say artificial. You don't get this artificial coconut note. You get a realistic coconut note. You get pineapple. A little bit of oak moss. I think vanilla may be in here as well. Beautiful scent. Now, doing this and smelling it, you'll say, that's gonna be a little light. Let me go ahead and put 10 sprays on. If you are going to work in the office, you just filled up the office, I'm sorry to tell you, this performs and pushes out. The sillage is crazy. Let me tell you how crazy this is. I had an N95 mask, right? When I first got this, my man Dave Hood Sense was like, you gotta get this, son. I was like, all right, I get it, son. So I picked it up, put on a couple sprays. I was like, man, this joint new formulation. It must be weak. Put a couple more sprays on, went to the store, had an N95 mask, and I was texting them like, man, I don't know, this thing ain't that strong. And then I started getting wafts through the mask. Serious. People were turning around as I was walking through the aisles, like, and you can see them look, but they ain't really want to say nothing. This is serious juice right here. Do not overspray this. It's going to perform and project. Anyway, I've been talking too long about it. This ain't a review. So coming in July, Coco Moon. We're entering the month of August, so summer is going to be coming down to an end. So I wanted to pick out one of my favorite summer fragrances that I enjoy reaching for. This is really a signature scent worthy fragrance. I will wear this whenever. And this is from the house of Xerjoff, and this is 40 knots. Now, this fragrance is similar to two other fragrances, and that's Dior Amber Nuit, which I own, and Thameen Amber Room, which I also have a sample of. They're all three similar, but when you smell them together, you can smell the different nuances. But if you was wearing one and somebody was familiar with the other two and you walk by them, they could get confused on which one you was wearing. Anyway, this is not a comparison video, so I'm not gonna go down that road. What do I get in this? You get salty nuances, oceanic, green, woody. They don't really have a lot of notes put out, but I can tell you now, you get ambergris in here. There's a warmness, like a warm amber nuance to it, which is almost boozy a little bit. And you get this oceanic vibe, and that's what makes it different from Dior Amber Nuit, because it has this oceanic vibe, and I'm talking about like out in the middle, like in the Caribbean Sea, like out there, not by the pier, but like out there on a boat. So what I get is being out on a boat in the Caribbean Sea, drinking rum, eating ceviche, smelling the ocean air or the sea air. This is stunning. Man, it performs, it lasts. I'm getting about 7-8 hours on this. Pretty good projection for the first 2 hours. It's just classy. You can dress this up. You can wear this casually. It's rather expensive, so you probably wouldn't wear it like that. But listen, to me, I'll wear this to the gym. Matter of fact, this may be my gym scent tomorrow. That's just how, but I don't really care. I wear my fragrances when I feel like wearing them. But that's just me. But anywho, an amazing fragrance. So for the month of August, I'm going with Xerjoff 40 knots. Entering September, winding down, it's hot. If you're a young person, you're about to go back to school or you're already in school. So I'm thinking, what can I wear anywhere, everywhere? It's still kind of warm. It's sometimes cool in the morning, but it's warm. So instead of giving y'all one fragrance, I'm going to give you a monstrous fragrance hack. Listen, it is the fragrance hack to rule all fragrance hacks. And that is both from the house of Nishane. And that's Nishane Ani and Nishane Hasavat. Well, which one are you going to wear? I'm going to blend them together. Yes, sir. Blending them together. Funny enough, if you do that, you need to go 3 to 1 because this will overpower this, depending on what you want. If you want more of that pineapple scent with that's a little bit woody, but that has vanilla nuances to it and some brightness, because this has ginger and a few other notes in there that brightens this up as well. But this is a perfect blend. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't like to harp on compliments. It's really not that important. But if you are thirsty, and I'm talking about thirsty for compliments, and you wear these two together, people, first of all, individually, these both perform. We're talking about a 10-hour blend, a 2.5 to 3 hour projection ratio. In the heat, oh my goodness, man. Listen. I can't talk enough about this. If you own these two, try it. 3 to 1 ratio. That's Nishane Hasavat and Nishane Ani. The blend to rule them all, man. Thought juice. Okay, we're in October now. This started getting hard for me. I wanted something that's pleasing to me, a easy wear. I can wear it anywhere and everywhere. I also decided to go with another Xerjoff, and that is Nitrous. Come on, y'all. We already know what this is. You get honey, tonka, tobacco, amazing scent. Now, it has some brightness to it, I believe, with the bergamot, some citruses at top. But to me, this is more of a honey tonka scent than a honey tobacco. Tobacco ain't that heavy in this, in my most humble opinion. This is honey and this is tonka with tobacco rounding the overall composition out. but an amazing fragrance. Some would say this teeter right on gourmand. I wouldn't disagree with them. Very warm, a little bit bright, amazing. You can wear this anywhere and it's gonna work. It's cozy, it performs. 8+ hours on this. What else can I say about this that has not been said? Coming from the house of Xerjoff, that is Nitrous for October. Coming in the month of November. Almost finishing up. We're in my favorite time of the year, heavy scents, so you know I'm about to crank out an amber. And y'all know I'm doing an amber list. I'm not even gonna hold you. This is my #1 amber of all time. This amber is running laps around your favorite amber. I'm telling you now, your favorite amber ain't messing with it. And this is from the house of Archia, and this is Persepolis Parfum Intense Ombre. This is clutch. Only 2 other people have talked about this. Kuba did a first impressions on this. Big Beard Business has talked about this numerous times, and I talk about this a lot on my IG. This is fire. It only has 3 notes listed. It's Calabrian bergamot, sandalwood, and amber. But I'm telling you, it's way more to this fragrance. But we all know amber is a fantasy note. It's an accord, actually. It's a list of a whole bunch of notes. So I'm gonna tell you, because you can smell what almost makes up this amber accord. You're definitely getting heavy benzoin. It's extremely creamy. You get myrrh, because you can smell almost the frankincense and myrrh inside of this amber accord. And it's incensey, but it's not smoky. This is so clutch. This is definitely better than your favorite amber. If you don't have it, you need to get it. It's worth the price of admission. This isn't a review, so I'm not gonna go on and on about it, but I'm telling you, when I say it runs laps around your favorite amber. Leaves it in the dust, man, and it pops off skin. Performance is not an issue. Highly complimented, almost leans gourmand. It's almost like a baked cookie or something. This is ridiculously good. Top tier amber. End of story. God bless. Good night. Party's over. If you wear this and other people wearing ambers, you've won the contest. Sorry. So coming in at for the month of November, I'm wearing Archia Persepolis Parfum Intense Ombre. Ending off the year right, it's Sagittarius season. It is my birthday month. So I wanted to go with a combination I haven't went with yet within these 12 months of fragrances I put up, and that is the Rose Oud fragrance. I wanted something very wearable, very enjoyable, very sensual, and very versatile. So I decided to go with, no, not MFK Oud Satin Mood, which I own, but my personal favorite Rose Oud fragrance on the market, and that's from the house of Xerjoff, and that's More Than Words. Look at that juice, man. Golly. You get ambergris in here. You get oriental notes, so it's very ambery. So you get this ambery, jammy Rose Oud fragrance. This is delicious. Absolutely amazing. It performs, it projects. This is stunning. If you are a connoisseur of Rose Oud fragrances, and you don't, like I'm a connoisseur of amber fragrances, and you don't have this in your collection, I can't really take your collection that serious. This is next level Rose Oud. This will, I mean, you talking about a scarf, cold weather, and you walk in wearing this is all of it. But again, if you don't care for Rose Oud fragrances because it makes you smell like an old lady, bypass it. That's not your cup of tea. I get it. I like it. You don't have to like what I like. I'm not the end all to be all. I'm just talking about fragrances I love and what I would wear. And is it worth it? It's worth it for me. I paid for it. I own it. You know what I mean? None of these fragrances were given to me. I paid for all of them with my own money. Anywho, a great fragrance, a stunning fragrance. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for ending off the year and the month of December, that's Xerjoff More Than Words. So that was my 12 niche fragrances, one per month tag video. I don't know who else to tag because I tagged a lot of people in the last video, and I know it's been a while since I dropped this video and everybody's already done it. So if you haven't done it, by all means, do your niche list. If you have done it, I dig it, but this is my video. For everybody, again, thank you for supporting me. Listen, y'all hold me down. I don't have no special gimmicks, no special video editing. All y'all do is show love. I'm not out here buying subs. I'm not giving away bottles to get subs. This is just straight love, talking about what I love and talking about these fragrances that make me happy. Again, 99.8% of all fragrances I have within my collection, I paid for with my own money. Nothing was given to me, and I'm not getting no kickback from none of these companies. So this is just pure love of everything I own. Again, I'm a little bit more active on IG. My IG will be linked in the description. Follow me on IG. If you really need to hit me, leave your comments down below. But if I miss a comment and you have a question for me, go to my IG, hit me in my inbox and ask a question. I respond to everybody. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for riding with me. And I'm going to leave you the way I greeted you. And that's in the universal language of peace.